up, guys? It's Gothiccornila Sam, and today we are continuing on in our Rock Robin playthrough. So, let us continue. The phone rang again. Talk about Saved by the Bell. He answered even swifter this time. A woman's voice could be heard on the other end. Yes, ma'am. The appropriate procedures are all ready. The impatient caller kept cutting him off in mid-sentence as he struggled to relay the circumstances fast enough for her. As they spoke, I figured out two things. One, this woman was his boss and possibly the owner of the Tyre LeMay franchise, and this woman was also his mother. She had to be his mother, by the way. She kept making him lose his control. I would have quit a long time ago. She must be a fearful thing to behold. After a while of them speaking to each other, Emmett's brother arrived. The manager excused himself from the phone call and greeted Marcus as he walked through the door. Here I am again, bailing you out. Yeah. Don't yeah me. Thanks for holding him, sir. I'll take him home for his punishment. Emmett's older brother didn't look too much like him. He actually looked more like his father, which probably worked in his favor and why no one believes Emmett's related to him. That is the mother of the graffiti. Oh yes, I saw that lovely display being cleaned up while walking in. He turned to me. Okay, this is where I get yelled at, right? You must be Robin. Sorry he dragged you down with him. What? Our family is willing to cover expenses if you keep his record clean. That's going to be arranged, but he and the lady are not allowed further business here. That seems more than fair. Come on. After we signed some documents, the manager showed us outside. Okay, you can stop holding my hand like a baby. Not in public, EJ. Oh, that's right. Babies get yelled at home. We can do this right here if you want. Emmett crossed his arms. Well, he certainly was acting like a child. Like I thought. Get in the car. He opened the door to a nearby limo. In all my days as a musician, I never rode in a limo. Emmett started to get into the vehicle, and I saw myself getting into that limousine instead. The romantic vision was gone as soon as it came. Wait. They both halted and looked back to me. Oh, right. Apologize to her. No. I pointed over my shoulder to where the graffiti should have been. I looked back to check, and it was completely gone. Damn, they work fast. I'm sorry. We made a deal, me and him. We're in a band together now. Really? What? Emmett in a band? Have you even heard him play? Yeah. Yes, of course I have. You serious? This slacker? Are you sure you didn't just mistake him for me? What a slap in the face. Emmett jumped out of the car, but I took a step closer to him. Excuse me? What kind of musician do you take me for? When I say this kid's got potential, I mean it. The older brother gave me a look like I was from another world. It's got nothing to do with his name, so you can take yours and shove it. Yeah, that's what it said. Robin and Emmett's awesome band to kick your lame no-talent ass. Ha ha ha. I pulled Emmett to the curb next to me. Don't push it, kid. You're crazy, miss. No offense, but I think the music gene skipped that one. Oh, crap. What did I get myself into? That message was a binding contract. Wouldn't we wrote it if we didn't mean it, right, Robin? Right. Right, so you can't just leave. I need a phone number or something. Bro, this is the lead singer from Shocker Millennium. Millennium. That's what I said. Oh, yes, I've heard of you. I smiled. That's two people today. You're that chick who got thrown out of her band because she was a rotten diva. A rotten diva? Does everyone know about that? Everyone knows. Damn. You need as much luck as he does, then. He gave us a twisted smirk. Sterling used to do that. God, I freaking hate Sterling. So good luck. Are you coming or not? He got into the vehicle with his hand ready to close the door like he knew the answer already. Emmett just looked up at the sky, pouting. The car door closed instantly. He did seem pretty mad. I wonder what kind of family life these guys had. The limo drove away like my fantasy. Emmett was by my side yelling childish things at his brother. Music gene skipped me. He's supposed to be my brother. Chill. He's probably just upset about the hotel thing. I mean, you can play the drums, right? Hell yeah. He's just being a jackass. Thank God. Oh, wait. You're not planning on coming back with me, are you? Well, yeah, Crap. Look, kid, I can barely scrounge up enough to take care of myself. Come on, please. I can't go home, please. You can't deny these eyes. I was a puppy in a past life, see? Don't look directly into his eyes. Yeah, well, Unlike a puppy, you have to clean up after yourself. I sure ain't. Is that a yes? I grumbled and walked away. He rushed by my side. This is so awesome. I already have a few ideas of what to call our band. You want to hear one? God, I'm not even sure what I want to know what's been tumbling around inside that brain of yours. No, this is really good. You see, we could pretend that we're brother and sister, but make out on stage and call ourselves Wincest. How about we call ourselves Ass Kickin' and I just kick your ass all over the stage? We started our walk back to the bar. True to his past life, he loyally followed me at the heels. I would have hailed a cab, but I was short on cash, and to be honest, I needed to slow things down and think. Emmett kept yapping in my ear about how awesome our band would be and brainstorming stupid names. I was really going to go through with this. I mean, I did stop him from leaving, so I had to be serious about it. I needed to sing. I needed to be in a band. That's all I'd known for many years, and it was the only way of life for me. But with this kid, a drummer I'd never heard play, I was just asking for disaster. Back at the bar, a longer walk away than I had anticipated, I debated whether or not to face Owen again. Emmett was not allowed in the bar, but it was still daylight. Surely it would be okay? The front door was unlocked and the place deserted. It would be another hour or two before the bar opened. Yoo-hoo! I heard someone shuffle around and Owen appeared. There you are. You had me worried last night when you didn't come back. Is that the boy from last night? Oh, him? Maybe. Yes. He needs a place to crash for a little while, and no one under 21. Yes. Don't get your britches in a tizzy. I scurried to his side, pushing Emmett in front of me like a shield. Hi. He's different, okay? He's the spun of Klaus the Spider Kirby. Owen, the Spider? That seemed to change his mind for a split second, but logic got the best of him. Yeah, well, you can try that on the judge when I get in trouble for harboring someone underage. I'd never. I covered the kid's mouth with my hand so they quickly get the hint to shut up. He's not going to be drinking, are you, Kirby? Emmett shook his head from under my hand. See, he's not visiting the bar. He's the bar's entertainment, right, Kirby? He nodded fervently. Satisfied, I released my hand. Entertainment? Can he play like his dad? Of course. Probably. We need your help, though. Are you offering to sing for me, too? Yes, me and him started a new band together. Called Skeleton Unicorn. You've lost speaking privileges again. Go sit over there. I pushed him towards a stool where he reluctantly retreated. You feeling okay? What? You're so hyper. Much different from last night. I paused to reflect on my behavior. I didn't notice that much of a change. Whatever happened, I like you better this way. I know what happened with your band. Really? I hate this. Everyone and their dog knows. Owen pulled me aside so that Emmett couldn't hear us. Are you really going to start a new band? How about a break from music for a while? The idea was out of the question. I was a little offended that he would suggest it. Owen, don't believe those lies and rumors spreading around about me being... That sentence didn't come out right. Owen, don't believe those lies and rumors about me being a diva or something. They kicked me out for no reason. They threw me under the bus so they could get a record deal. That stupid scout probably didn't like the way I looked or something and said I had to go. All right, calm down. I get you. I can see now that you're really serious about this new band thing. We're like a family, so you know I'm going to support you in this. I took a deep breath and gave him a smile. Thanks, man. There's so much going on in my head. It's just hard to think straight lately. You both look beat. What happened last night? Well, we woke up in a hotel room. Forget I asked. I'll get you guys some water. Can you make mine a rum and coke? He gave me a look as he filled 2 glasses with water. Better luck next time. Soon, Owen suggested that Emmett better demonstrate his talent before being allowed on his prestigious stage. It was the least reassuring to see that the kid could put together a drum kit, at least. We gave Emmett a pair of drumsticks and gave him some room. Okay, Kirby, impress me. His face turned dead serious and he licked his lips. After a great moment of suspense, he let it rip. His freestyling was less than impressive. Much less. Owen and I just stood in amazement of his complete lack of genius. After a short demo, he eagerly greeted our eyes, searching for praise, just like a puppy. Robin. I know what you're thinking, okay, but hear me out. You're not just hearing him on a bass level, you know? You're not really listening to it. I hear raw talent, so he needs to practice more. What are you talking about? Did he miss it? Try this beat. I don't know if he even has raw talent. What were you thinking? I watched Emmett banging on the drums. He seemed pretty happy while playing, but it was clear he'd only played the drums for a cheap thrill. Look, Owen, I need a band, one I can control. Since you know my history, you might as well, you know as well as I that no one is going to show up to audition for me. This kid might be a newbie, but he's all I got right now. And he's the spider's son, man. The spider. How was that one? We returned our attention back to him, which he seemed to like. I've heard enough, thanks. You can leave the kid out. We've got live music tonight. Owen lowered his voice. Well, at least he knows which end of the stick to hold. Very funny. I mean it. He's a drummer, just not the one I would expect from his parentage, so not the one I would expect in a band with you. I know, but I don't have much of a choice here. Sterling's bad-mouthing me left and right. I'm lucky enough to find one poor sap who doesn't care about all that. He gave me a slap on the back for encouragement. Now you need a few more. How about you? Whoa. Not anymore. Running the bar is a full-time job. Sorry. I let out a very loud sigh. I have to keep an ear out. For now, I gotta get that one into a drummer boot camp. If I can get him in decent shape, we can play on your stage. What, just you two? Why not? How would that even work? We'll call it experimental rock. What do you say? After another one of his trademark long glances, he extended a hand out to me. Gratefully, I shook it. My first gig in my own band. Finally, I call the shots. Now to pick a name that doesn't suck. All right. Ooh, I like the grunge. I think we're gonna be grunge because I really like that. And I name my bands in Guitar Hero Kills, so that's what we're gonna name this band. And then I want the Lips, right? Yep, I want the Lips. Next. It took some convincing, but Emmett finally began to see my vision for the band. After a few nights of staying in the loft, he worked up the courage to return home and face his family. They weren't as harsh on him as they thought they'd be, but something about boys will be boys. He wanted to keep living with me, but I told him no way, Jose. The loft was cramped enough as it was. But he'd come and hang out with me every day like he had absolutely nothing else to do. Time to put him to work and get him looking like his old dad on the drums. Raise Emmett's music. Okay. Manage the band, writing music, practice music. And it's going to do it all week. All right, let's have a band meeting. Talk. I want to know about school. Shouldn't you be in school right now? Huh? No, I graduated a year ago. From high school? Yeah. Well, shouldn't you be in college then? Your parents could send you away somewhere real nice. I don't want to go to college. What did you plan on doing before this band thing popped up? Nothing, really. I don't have to do anything. My mom takes care of everything for me. You're an adult now. She's not supposed to take care of stuff for you. Yeah, she is. She's not going to stop being my mom. Well, whatever. Your life is your problem. Just don't expect me to be your mom or anything. But you take such good care of me. I hit him upside the head. I want to know about your dad. Must be really freaking cool to have a famous dad. I guess. Being famous doesn't make him any less mean. He's mean? Yeah, he's all, do what your mom says, and everything you touch breaks, I swear. And you forgot, where's my credit card? I forget what he says on purpose. Repression isn't good for you. Neither is smoking. Ho, ho, ho. Watch it. Don't forget that I'm the only way you get anything to drink. You're not the only way. I told you, people usually just give me whatever I want. I have yet to see that happen, even slightly. Anyway, about your dad. I don't want to talk about him. Why not? Because that's all people ever want to talk about with me. Well, excuse me. I will never know about your awesome dad because of I will never ever know about your awesome dad because of some smucks before me. I'm awesome too. You only think you are. Yeah, well, you only think you're awesome too. What was that, kid? Got a problem with me? I'm sorry. You're such a pushover. You're really scary when you're mad. I'm just joking sometimes. Oh, I was joking too. Yep. Well, this is awkward. Alright, nothing right now. So let's go back to managing the band. Run session. Manage the band. there anything we can talk about? Nope. Okay. Can I give you any? Let's give you candy. Wow, thanks. Did you hear my tumbly rumbling? On second thought, give that back. The world could do without getting you all hopped on. No, you gave it to me. No givesy backsies. Oh. There we go. He doesn't want to talk to me. Alright, so let's just run another session. Goal reached. I raised Emmett's music. Within a couple of weeks, that kid really showed improvement. He still wasn't anything remarkable, but he was becoming a decent drummer, and that's all I could ask for right now. The worst part was making him focus because his attention span was nilch. Being confident in his newfound skill, I asked Emmett to play for Owen to see if he improved as well. Luckily, Owen agreed and allowed us to perform live at his bar. Play gigs has been added to your daily planner. Cool. Even though I dismissed the idea of auditions, this two-party band couldn't get me far. No one worth my time ever crossed my path, and the couple of people thought I could depend on ran away with their tails between their legs. In between keeping Emmett focused and rage drinking, I was fast work writing songs. Ignore. Okay, wait, what? A declaration of war on Shaka Millennium. Let's see how far they could get without me. Emmett was napping on a futon in the loft after he successfully completed his basic training. He could play decently, I guess, but he really didn't seem to care about it in general. It's almost as if he thinks he has to be a drummer because of his family, and I guess I wasn't making things easier by expecting the same, but that's when I heard it, someone rocking an axe down in the bar. Sure, Owen had live music now and then, but nothing struck a chord with me like this. It was hardcore, it was aggressive, it was beautiful. I must have it. Hey, Kirby. He mumbled something and rolled over, but I didn't care enough about waking him. I was too distracted by trying to wrap my head around what I was hearing. So instead, I left him to his nap and wandered downstairs alone. Sure enough, there was a crowd around the stage. Not a large crowd, but certainly not as big as the ones I'm used to. And it was large enough to block my view of the guitarist. Who was he or she? And more importantly, can I get that sound into my band? A small chuckle drew my attention from the bar. Owen smiled. I knew you'd come down. I rushed to the counter. Tell me, who is it? Is that person in a band already? I knew you needed a guitarist, so I settled for anything less than the best in this small town. You did that for me? He smirked and nodded once. Owen, I could kiss you. I had to push some people out of the way, but I ignored their remarks. Owen was giving me the greatest present in the world. Or so I thought. My chest felt like collapsing, and not in a good way. The last person I expected to see was him. But there he was, setting his guitar on fire and making it look easy. Dallas. His pick fell from his hand as he stared at me in a seemingly endless amount of time. He was just as surprised as me. I recognized the pain in his eyes, and I wondered, could he see mine? That's it, after all these years and after all we've been through? I could say the same thing. That's rich. I'm the one who wasted your time. What are you trying to say? That it's the other way around? Tell me I'm lying then. Tell me everything I said wasn't true. Someone tell me I'm dreaming this. No need to drag this out any longer than it needs to be. You're right. I should have left a long time ago, huh? Jesus, I'm crying. Look what you're doing to me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you cry. I'm sorry for making you have to kick me out, too. I'm sorry for all the years I've known you. Owen, don't burn... Or Owen is... Whatever. Don't burn bridges, Dallas. Just fucking leave already. Right. Goodbye. Thanks, everyone. It's been fun. Don't leave like this. Ugh. It was going to happen one way or the other. The door slams and I bent over in pain. Dallas. It's been a long time. And that's actually where we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like, comment, rating down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!